ABP is one of the wonderful institution. It gives a holistic approach for any student by starting from the orientation program, followed by the outbound activity for a day or two, which enhances your mind to be a fresh for the next following academic, and it gives an exposure to the intercollegiate competition and the fests, so which helps you to interact with different students with different institutions and can share the common ideas and make much more networking with the people.
From the classrooms of ABBS to Jacobs Engineering, Manoj Mahendra, batch 2015-2016 Finance and Marketing has come a long way. Now leading finance operations, he shares a journey powered by curiosity and domain mastery. With 8+ years in accounting, he reveals the myths, milestones, and mindset needed to thrive today. Manoj, I welcome you to Changemakers by ABPS podcast. Thank you so much for joining us in today.
Thank you, Nita. You're just giving me a wonderful opportunity to be a part of your change making podcast for ABBS. I would thank the ABBS and you for having me in this beautiful session.
So, before we begin the actual conversation, would you mind letting us know a bit about yourself, your journey so far, and also the work that you do?
Yeah, definitely. I am Manoj. Basically, born brought up in Bangalore. I did my basic graduation in Bachelor of Commerce in Seshadapuram College. Then I thought that the basic graduation program is not enough to sustain in the competitive world. Then I choose to do an enhanced professional program. That time I was looking. When I was looking for the wonderful colleges, I came across the Acharya Business School. It gave me immense opportunity. I would like to thank the Acharya Business B School for giving me an opportunity to be part of their programs. Okay, we started the journey. I started the journey in the year 2014. I remember the 1st of August. That is one of the memorable day which I can recall every time whoever asks me. And that was 1 month when I joined as a new, looking for the opportunities for enhancing my core knowledge in the my interested field. I would also recall the Dr. H.R. Venkatesha sir, who personally invited me for the college, without which I was not doing. He was the director on the day one.
Okay.
Okay, then 1 month orientation program, which did in that particular year, it gave me a immense basic knowledge about the various fields of the management and the professional ethics. That was one of the wonderful design of the program. Then after 1 month we started outbound training. I mean, that is which makes ABBS to enhance people to know about the physical skills and the extraordinary skills which can be possessed outside the college, followed by the couple of industrial visits to Titan, Sandal Soap Factory, KMF, then followed by the various college inter-college fest competitions. So this all made me enhance my skills, communication skills, interaction skills, and also the knowledge.
Great.
There is a one saying that the people have said that read various books, you would enhance the knowledge, travel the world, you will enhance the knowledge. In this same way, that applied to me also when I joined the ABBS. The college management supported me wonderfully to participate in the quiz competitions, intercollegiate fest, to be part of all the cultural and co-curriculum activities.
Great. So it is official now to say that join ABBS to enhance your knowledge.
Yes. And I also recall one of the popular word which HR Venkatesha sir used to say me, read management books. I used to not realize that what is the impact of that those days. When I came out of
Yeah.
the graduation, post graduation, I realized that it is one of the golden word which HR Venkatesha sir was used to tell us.
Right, absolutely. So, how did your time at ABBS actually shape your approach to finance and marketing?
When I was looking for the colleges, I was clear in my mind when I did my Bachelor of Commerce, I need to go in the professionalism in the finance and the marketing. Either of the two things, my mind was clear. I was looking for the various institutions which offers these courses. I was ticking all the courses and visiting the various colleges during the vacation period. There would be vacation period, right, from Bachelor of Commerce to joining the post graduation in the
Yeah.
Bangalore. So when I came across this institution, and I got an opportunity to speak with my seniors, a couple of seniors and the management, and also one of the best thing I met then Professor Neela Chotai and the LRS Mani. These are the two professors who I could meet before joining the institution. Those words, interacting with these guys, made me to give me an impression to join this institution.
That's how your journey began
Yeah,
with
yeah,
like finance and marketing.
yeah.
So, what's one memory at ABPS? Whenever you think on that, you still smile, or it actually impel you to think on that.
See, one of the best thing is that I remember LRS Money and Nila Chota used to always mentor and monitor us. And guide us what were the path we used to take in the college to shape up our profession career. They used to constantly give the advices and monitor, and also not with only with respect of knowledge, with respect of moral science, with personality development
Yeah.
also. That is the one of the biggest thing. No professors in these days do voluntarily monitor the students unless until we go and ask them, request for any support or mentoring things. But these two professors in those days, they voluntarily saw us where we are lacking, what are the qualities in it has to be adopted in our personality development also. Those are the few golden words which they gave us. It made me to stand come forward till the year.
Right, right. From ABPS to Jacobs Engineering.
Yeah.
So, how this journey looks like exactly, if you can explain it for us.
Leaving ABBS was one of the saddest moments since we were supposed to complete the graduation and go out and make a way for the new juniors. ABBS has a wonderful memories starting from I could recall saying the starting from day one and going forward through various cultural activities that happens like Kannada Rajotsava, college fest, and followed by the graduation day, and it was very wonderful. It was a day we have to call it. We have to call it and go forward in our careers. I suddenly got an opportunity in the Oracle India through placement cell of ABBS, which I did not expect. I was in the home thinking that I should be struggling for furthermore to find out the opportunities, but all of a sudden their placement officer Sumana, who called me and said that there is an opportunity, would you like to have it? Then I opted for the opportunity. Oracle gave me an opportunity. There I was there for 2.5 years with various expertise in the accounting. Then moved over to Capgemini for five plus years and transitioned myself from analyst level to the lead. Then I felt that I need to mentor few other juniors and explore other verticals of businesses. So I left the Capgemini and moved to Jacobs. It has been 2.5 months. I joined Jacobs. It's going wonderful right now.
Right, right. So, you have spent 8+ years in accounting.
Yes.
So, what keeps the world of like general laser and also product accounting exciting for you? I mean,
See,
8+ years in the
yeah,
same
yeah,
field is
yeah,
actually
yeah.
huge. Yeah.
See the business, whatever the businesses we see from the external world is not the same and is not so
Mhm.
easy. Okay, whenever you
Yeah.
start seeing the numbers, you understand that what the business is doing and how it
Yeah.
stands. People say that business, you invest some crores of money and make some crores of money. That is not the right actually. Okay, see, whichever for example, if you want to buy any product or services, you would be seeing the quality, approach, and the pricing. Since India is a price sensitive market, you can't do a business overprice the product and pitch into the market. So this is one
Yeah.
of the core factor of the any businesses.
Right.
So when you start seeing in the back end, from the back end of the accounting perspective, you understand where the money is spent and where the money is coming from. And
Yeah.
since you see whenever you see the numbers, you can come to know that the which core area of the business is not making going through, what business is struggling, which vertical of the business is struggling. Is that we are weak in the marketing or we are weak in the product line? So with this gives the overall holistic of the products and services what the company offers, and also it gives where we stand in terms of financial stability. Okay, as a business, just not only selling the products or services, business has to take care of plenty of other people's life needs. So as an accountant, I should be a more careful accounting analyst or
Mhm.
accounting manager. I should be very careful to take care of all other people, that the business should not go deviate from its core values and misappropriate the money in different verticals and make others people life miserable. So we are
Yeah.
the watchdogs. I can call it as we are the watchdogs for the any kind of businesses, constantly monitoring, mentoring, and guiding the core business teams to take a proper appropriate decisions and
True.
strive the business for the expansions.
That's true. Like nowadays, many startups are coming up, so they
Yeah.
are really focusing on the valuation of the company
Yes.
instead of like being profit making and being like a bit positive. So
Yeah.
that's where accounting plays a very vital role.
So you could have seen in the last couple of years, most of the startups which had a valuation would have already lost the valuation to the one third of it, and most of
Yeah.
the businesses have close the doors due to the misappropriation and the regulatory guidelines. So since concentrating on more valuation, I suggest everybody with whoever the entrepreneur startup enterprise to think about the long run and sustainability for the businesses.
That's true. So, what is that one myth in accounting that you would like to burst for the students who are looking for a career in this field?
See, I tell them people don't think that you should be a extraordinary genius in mathematics. Just
Yeah,
accounting requires just a logic principles which needs to be applied as and when required.
right,
You
right.
should be a base whatever the knowledge you possess. I recommend all the students to possess the basic fundamental knowledge of accounting. That is so more sufficient to survive and apply for any kind of businesses.
That's true. So, relating to this question, I have another question. My next question is like, how important is domain expertise
Uh,
in whichever field you are?
yeah, yeah.
Like, let's say accounting. How important is domain expertise to stay relevant in this competitive world?
It's very very important, Anita. Domain expertise, since if you're hiring a person or if you're taking the candidate for a different domain, he has to spend lot of time in understanding what nature of the business, okay, and the core target audience of the business. All those things he has to study, and he has to spend a lot of time in understanding the perspective of this, and he also understand the perspective of the company is core values. So
Yeah.
it is again the you're wasting your time, important time in understanding all those things. If you bring out of the domain expert, he has already a knowledge of the domain, just it requires some time to adopt to the core marketing core values of the organization and the core products of the organization. This helps him to pitch in the new innovative models within a short time frame, and this can help the businesses to expand more easily than spending much money on the other irrelevant things.
Right, right. That's true. So, if you have to pitch ABBS to a prospect student, what would you say?
Yeah, ABB is one of the wonderful institution. It gives a holistic approach for any student by starting from the orientation program, followed by the outbound activity for a day or two, which enhances your mind to be a fresh for the next following academic, and gives you most important thing is that it gives an exposure to the intercollegiate competition and the fests, so which helps you to interact with different students, different students with different institutions, and can share the common ideas and make much more networking with the people. You can also pitch your small business entrepreneur ideas to any of your intercollegiate people, and from there
Yeah.
you can start your own startup businesses, and
Right.
also come followed by the graduation, and it would be a wonderful placement cell which gives you the a lot of multiple opportunities in different verticals, and makes shapes up your career in a beautiful manner. So I recommend students to visit the institution, speak with the senior folks, interact with the professors who are available at those times, and have a good make some good networking. And I would suggest this is one of the best institution for myself, and also I recommend my juniors and the fellow people to be part of this institution.
Right. All right. It was really a wonderful conversation and insightful too. Thank you so much for joining us in today
Thank you,
and
Nitya.
giving us your valuable time.
Thank you, Nita. Thank you.
Thank you.